Hey team, it's the presenter here. I hope the workbook is going well so far. I hope that you're learning lots and having some fun while you're at it. Well, let's have a look at some file management and printing techniques, as well as a few security options on how to keep your documents safe. Let's crack into it, eh? Let's say we have a document that we want to put a password protection on. That's easy. All we have to do is go File, Protect Document, Encrypt with Password. Then all we have to do is type in a password and hit OK. Re-enter it just to double check that you got the right password. OK. Now it will say that a password is required to open this document. So from here on out, anyone that wants to open this document has to know the password. That's quite cool. Other ways of protecting your document is to make sure that you have a password set on your computer. So if you log off, people will have to know the password to your computer. You also want to have a look at your folder structure, okay? Now, structuring your files is a very, very important part of computing. So, I have my file here. This is my file for work. I'm doing Unit Standard 112. Okay? That's easy enough. Within Unit Standard 112, I'm going to have workbook exercises, what we're working on now, and I'm going to have, without a doubt, assessment exercises. Obviously, I'm going to put everything that I do for the workbook in the workbook folder. Everything for the assessment is going to be in my assessment folder. Now, let's say I've been putting in some files in my assessment folder. I might just go ahead and quickly do that. Okay. So let's say I have put I cannot do that right now because it is open in Microsoft Word. So we'll try that again. Let's say I have this file, okay? And I want to protect this file. I want to back it up. All I have to do is either save it to my cloud or save it to a USB drive or external hard drive. It's that easy. That's how you do it. So I could right click, copy, and paste my document into another folder, and you do the same thing if you're putting it onto an external hard drive. And that creates copies of the file. So if my file ever becomes corrupt, I have a backup. Being able to differentiate between file types is going to be important when you start working with templates. We can see two different types of files here, but they both have the blue W. How do we differentiate between the two? They both have the same name. Either we can just hover the cursor over it, so we've got Microsoft Word document, Microsoft Word template. That's one way to do it. Or we can right click, scroll down all the way down to properties, and we'll see type of file. It has the type of file that it is. Differentiating between different file types is nice and easy. Now, a big part of what we're going to be doing is printing. Printing is quite easy. No doubt we will have printed some files off in the past. We go File, we go Print, and it's here that we can do a whole bunch of stuff, okay? We can print just all of the pages, this current page. We can do a custom print, so we can type in the pages that we want. So I only want pages 3 and 7. We can print on both sides, or we can print one-sided. If we have a look to the right, we have our print preview. This is what our document is going to look like when it's printed. We can change the orientation of our pages when they're printed, the size of the paper. We can put a whole bunch of pages onto one piece of paper. So 4 pages of our digital document can be printed onto one page of paper. That's a good way of saving paper, eh? Some organizations will have more than one printer, so you can select what printer you want to pick. I could send this printing to Oteki if I wanted to, but I'm just going to stick with the tried and true Follow Me printer. And then it's just a case of hitting print. Sometimes when we hit print, our document's name may not come out of the printer. That might be because we've run out of paper or run out of ink. If that's the case, you just open up your tray and you put some more paper in. That's nice and easy. In order to change the ink, all you have to do is open up the ink tray, pull out the ink cartridge that is empty and replace it with a new one. That's it, guys. That's the end of this film. File management and printer settings are nice and easy. Good luck with your assessment. Presenter out.